For staying with us, we have another guest with us here.
We have
Studio
Courtney,
Rockford.
yes, a studio celebrating 10 years.
10 years,
We have
fantastic.
5 years of Blue 815, double that, 10 years of the Studio Rockford.
Rockford.
Courtney Walsh and her husband Adam brought the Studio Rockford to the Studio Theater Rockford to the State Line area 10 years ago. And Courtney, you're celebrating with an original production.
We are. We're celebrating by bringing back the Girls of Summer. We had so much fun. It was this big community, such a fun way to celebrate Rockford. So we just really wanted to do it again to kind of cap off the end of our 10th anniversary celebration.
It's so amazing. I don't know if you maybe don't know, but we do have a Rockford Peach because kind of what is the Girls of Summer is about.
Yes, it is.
And Kyla Otto joins us as well. Who are you? Which Girl of Summer are you, Kyla?
I am on the team, and I'm a Peach, and my character's name is Jane.
Jane, okay. And are the peaches kind of modeled after the peaches we saw in the movie, or maybe the peaches
No.
are real life peaches?
Real life peaches. So
peaches.
yeah, it's sort of a combination of, we watched a lot of videos, a lot of interviews, a lot of wonderful, there's some great historical stuff out there with these women. And when we were writing it, we just kind of, put them all together. So they're not modeled after anybody, but we tried to stay really true to historically what they were actually like. So yeah, it was exciting because in 2022 when we did it, we actually had a member of the Rockford Peaches come and see it,
Oh, it's so
which was
amazing.
one of the most, I don't know, we all cried. I mean, that was one of the best things.
Was that a little pressure? You were in the
pressure.
production a couple years ago, Kyla,
Yeah.
with a different character, I understand. Little pressures knowing a Peach was actually watching.
It was really fun. She was a character.
She was a character.
And so hearing the stories about her, and what she did, and her in the audience, it was really cool to know that she was there and watching.
That's awesome. And this is just one of the shows that, 10 years worth of them, that students of all ages have been able to come in and go out. What has been one of your favorite productions that either you've been in or that you've been able to work on?
Kyla's been in since almost the beginning.
Yeah.
So what was your favorite show?
My favorite show, I think,
Better get it right.
It's like,
That's Kyla right there. Yeah.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
so
there I am. It's either Girls of Summer, just because of the history and how much that meant to the community. I also really enjoyed Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. I was a narrator in that one, and it was like my favorite role almost ever. I did Lion King. I really enjoyed Lion King, so lots of fun roles.
that's amazing. I think it speaks to the depth that the studio has.
When you and your husband started this 10 years ago, did you think that it would survive a pandemic and everything that went through all of that and continue to grow
Definitely
now?
did not see that one coming.
I don't think anybody
That
did.
was
but-
very, very difficult on theater. but we did, and coming through it, it's different. I mean, I think there are some differences and there are still challenges, but I don't know. I think when you go through hard things, it makes you stronger on the end. I know that sounds super cliche, but it really does. And we have had amazing kids, amazing families, and so many memories. It's easy because we kind of measure our life by, oh, that's when we were doing Beauty and the Beast, or oh, that's when we were doing Joseph. I mean, there's that. It's just such an integral part of our life.
So should we ask her to pick her favorite kid
think
now
we
too?
should.
What was your
favorite kid?
Your favorite? Well,
I have two children that do
aren't
this.
each of these shows a kid in
favorite
some
student?
sense?
Yeah, they are. I mean, and I feel like too, we've seen kids grow up and get married, and
Yeah,
we've
that's
seen kids
true.
have babies,
Yeah.
and I mean, that has been amazing to be a part of their stories, But I don't know if I could pick a show that I love the most, but I will say, when we did Girls of Summer the first time, it was super special.
That is that your first and only original production?
No, we've actually written 4 musicals.
Four
We
musicals.
also did one called Grimm, which was fully face masked because it was still kind of
COVID,
during the COVID years. Yeah. And Kyla played an off-key singing Rapunzel, which was really funny.
Well, I could do that role.
I think I found the
Yeah,
perfect
keep
role
her,
for you,
yeah.
Andy. What was the first show that the studio ever did?
Susical.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah,
Okay.
and that, I mean, I don't know if everybody feels this way, but I would do that show like Joseph every year. It's so fun, so
Okay.
much fun.
And when you did a lot of research in the compiling of Girls of
Right,
Summer here.
right.
I remember talking to you a couple years back when you first brought it to celebrate the Rockford Peaches. This is as close to authentic as you can find, isn't it?
We really tried.
Except they probably didn't sing songs.
Yeah.
They
during it.
probably didn't
They may
sing.
have.
Although they did.
They maybe they did a little. I don't know, but there were so many fun things. I mean, the fact that they had to go to charm school, the
Right.
fact that women didn't have organized sports at the time. I mean, I don't think one of the coolest things was I don't think they realized the impact they were going to have. And so many of them were like, we just wanted to play baseball.
Yeah.
And so, like, looking back, now we have the benefit of history, and looking back on it, we can go, oh my gosh, they're amazing. And I still, like, when the one Rockford Peach, Sis Waddell, she came to our
Right.
show, and everybody gave her a standing ovation, and she looked at her son and said, what are they clapping for? and he was like, they're clapping for you. And so
Yeah.
then they stood her up, and it was such a special moment.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they still realize what they did to pioneer women's sports. And,
Really?
The
I mean,
impact is felt
yes.
through to today, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose we should tell people when it's
Yeah,
going to be
when
on.
it's happening.
When it's
Yeah,
going
it's
on.
happening.
It's probably part of the deal here.
Yeah, so it's next weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, July 19th through the 21st, and then the 26th through the 28th, we do it again.
4
Fantastic.
performances at Rockford University's Maddox Theater. The StudioRockford.com is your place for tickets to celebrate 10 years of the Studio Theater in Rockford. Thank you, Courtney. Thank you, Kyla.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.